Hey, it's Make It Make Sense Mary live here at Stop Playing Studios. And today we have the pleasure of Zell being with us today. How are
Yo,
you?
what's up? What's good? I'm feeling great. How about you?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great. Where are you? I'm in Texas. Where are you at?
I'm in Tacoma, Washington. Washington's
Okay.
like 30 minutes south Seattle.
Okay, nice. I've been to Seattle once and it was really nice. Everybody always says it's all like rainy and gloomy. And when I went, it was like beautiful and just Seahawks.
Nice.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. So tell us a little bit about what you do. So you're a producer, right? A social media influencer. Like you are a man of many talents. So tell us a little bit about,
Yeah.
yeah, about that.
Yeah. I'm a producer, but my dream is to be an artist. Like I want to be a rapper like every other kid that grew up, but it's just like every avenue that I wanted to do didn't seem to work out. But producing, it just hit. So I run with that. Yeah, I'm a producer. I managed to have the privilege of working with some dope artists, some hot artists, Young Thug being one of them, Quavo being another. And yeah, that's a whole story in itself. But right now I'm just grinding every day. I'm helping people online just grow their business, grow their brand, and helping people become like what they want to be.
Awesome. So tell me a little bit about your journey and how you got to the point where you were working with big artists like that. And what did that feel like in that moment when you're like, okay, this is actually happening. Like I'm making music for these people.
My journey was different, and man, like as far as like when it started since I was in high school, making beats, making music, and trying to get artists to be on my beats, whether that was just a feature or them buying it or whatever. So fast forward, I'm uploading beats to BeatStars. I'm uploading loops to Looperman. I'm not sure if you heard of Looperman, but it's a website where producers, they when they need like inspiration or they need something, just they'll download a loop, like an 8-second loop that just repeats itself, and they'll just go ahead and make something of that. So one day, as I'm doing that, and I'm doing all this for free, like giving beats for free, I'm just tagging my stuff. And like I said, I'm an artist too. I'm still rapping. I'm still doing my thing on the side or whatever. And it wasn't until I looked, it was 2017. I looked on my community. They always comment on my loops, and they were going crazy. And they say, "Yo, Young Thug, you're on his album. You're on his album. This loop is on his album." And I'm like, no way, like no. So I clicked the link and I checked it out, and sure enough, like it was my loop, right?
That's wild.
So from there, that really was what motivated me to like, yo, this producing thing, I gotta take more serious,
Yeah.
like from there I turned it into a business. And that's a whole nother side of things. Dealing with the music business side of things, it's a whole nother beast. So that's what I've really been on as far as like since COVID hit. I've been just online, just killing it, whether that's my YouTube channel where I help artists, producers learn how to produce, or whether that's on Instagram, helping them build their profiles, and anything I can really do, whether that's Spotify, because I just want to help them at least reach a level where they feel like they're not doing this for nothing. They're not just making music just because something can happen. Anything can happen. It takes time.
Absolutely. And I love that you said that on your YouTube channel, you kind of like instruct, I guess we'll say, like try
Yeah.
to teach how to do it, because a lot of people, don't want to do that. They want to just keep all the knowledge to themselves. And I feel like we have to share, with each other and learn and tips and tricks. And, at the end of the day, everybody can win. We actually have the hottest producer in San Antonio in the messages here. And he said, Looperman is dope. We get some samples. He has some samples that he posted on there. So that's awesome. Y'all taught me something.
Yeah,
I hadn't heard.
Looperman. Yeah,
Cool.
like all the real producers know about Looperman. Like
Yeah.
that's the reason why I uploaded on there, is because I used to get loops from there before. I was just like, somebody doing it for me, I'll just give it. I was inspired.
Yeah. Nice. So are you from Tacoma? Have you lived there all your life?
All my
Okay.
life. But I moved to
Nice.
Florida for like 2 years. But yeah, I've been here my entire life. And, like been going between Oregon and Washington. It's pretty much the only two states I be Pacific Northwest.
Cool. Yeah, I'm actually from Virginia, so I'm kind of
Yeah.
new to San Antonio. I've been here a little less than a year, but I like it a lot. It's definitely different from the East Coast. I've met a lot of cool people and a lot of good stuff has been happening. So good
Well,
stuff.
Texas is where it's at. Texas
Yeah.
is where it's at. San Antonio, like, yeah, I'm hearing a lot of good things about it. Like, you know, people telling me I need to come out there, and yeah, for sure.
I was gonna say for sure, if you you know, ever make it or come out here, decide to come out soon or whenever, definitely hit me up. You can swing by the studio and check it out, and you know, show us some of your
Yeah,
stuff. Yeah, that's awesome.
I love
So,
it. Yeah.
so you said you started doing music when you were in high school. Did anybody inspire you, or like what kind of inspired you? When did you know that you had a love for music, just in general, whether it be producing or as an artist? Or...
Honestly, like I gotta say this. I don't think I've ever said this before. My brothers, they've inspired me. Um, you know, like the real inspiration kind of inspire, like not just seeing a celebrity, like I could actually feel my brothers, touch my brother, watch my brothers being in this stuff. And like,
Right.
well, shout out D-Day, shout out Knuckle Knees, shout out, you know, my sister Tiori. You know,
Nice.
they know who they are and they've been a big inspiration. They still are, even though they're not really like into the music thing like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's still like that. I know their passion, I know their love. If they could, they would be all over it. They'd be killing it.
Mm-hmm. Nice, nice. That's awesome. So, what kind of music do you like? Do you tend to stay within one genre, or do you like a variety of different music? And
No,
what
I
kind of
like
music
every
do you
genre.
make? Okay.
Like for real, I like every single genre. Like you can't keep me in one box, and it's crazy because it's like I feel like you can use a loop that I have and make any genre around it.
Nice.
It's just whatever you want to make. So yeah, I mean I love every genre. I love guitars. I love keyboards. I
Yeah.
love drums. I
Yeah.
play the drums, and so
Awesome.
that's kind of what got me into like the whole, you know, the
Yeah.
whole all that beat
Yeah. You were
making.
kind of in my head too, because I'm like, I wonder if this dude plays any instruments. So you play the drums, and what else did you say? You play other instruments
Yeah,
too?
I
Or
play the
yeah.
keyboard, drums, keyboard.
Nice.
And
That's
like as far as like all the other sounds, you know, it's all inside of the keyboard nowadays. Like you go on your
mhm.
computer, pull up the sound, and you could be with as long as you could play that keyboard, you could play anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Awesome. 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 So who is your favorite artist? Like who inspires you as far as a celebrity and yeah, an artist or a producer?
Hmm. I would probably say, like right now or
Yeah,
just
right now or in general, either.
okay, because there's two. I would say right now,
Hmm.
I have to say Lil Baby right now.
Okay.
Just because I see how he's so new, but the way he's moving like he's a legend already. You know,
Hmm.
and you just notice those kinds of people that are going to be here like 10 years, 20 years from now. He's one of them.
Right.
Uh, and his different styles. And then someone who's always inspired me, and he's not even here anymore, but Tupac. You know, Tupac, he's just, you know, he's always been Tupac, right? So everybody knows about him. But yeah,
Wow.
he's inspired me, his music, because just being different, like nothing he ever did was the same. You know,
Hmm.
that's going back to genres and stuff like that. Tupac, he could do anything, you
Right.
know,
And he always had a message too. Like he
and he
wasn't just
always had a message.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Like, what are you talking about in your songs? And like, if you can talk about something, you can stand for something today, especially in the world we're living in. All you
Right.
got to do is just stand on something. If you true to that,
Hmm.
the world will hear your message.
Yeah,
So, for sure.
definitely, definitely. That's awesome. So do you have any like projects or any shows or do you have anything coming up that we need to know about? Because we definitely want to know.
Yeah, I'm working. I'm working. I got a bunch of projects and stuff that I'm working on, especially with other people. So, far as me and myself and my own music, putting it out, I've been releasing like I got like 4 videos I just dropped. So go check it out on the same channel where I drop my tutorials. I drop my music videos. So, you know,
Nice.
I'm showing my subscribers that, you know, this is the sound that you can expect to get when it's all mixed, when it's all mastered from what I'm teaching you. So as far as right now going forward, I got another video that I'm about to promote. I was actually about to do that right after this call. I'm about to
Nice.
promote that, and I got another video that I'm about to do. So I'm moving, you know, because times have changed. Like I notice when I just sit back and like wait on the right time or wait on the right, like there is no right time. Like, it's always the right time. You know, there is no like, because everybody want to see what you can do next. Like they
Right.
watch that video, they want to see the next. They see that, they want to see this. So
Yeah.
I'm just giving it to them until everything can slow down. Everyone can appreciate all the hard work I've been putting in,
Yeah.
and be able to like bask in that. And then while they're doing that, I'm just creating some more.
Yeah.
So just working extra hard.
Consistency. Yeah, consistency is definitely key. So kudos to you because it sounds like you were definitely consistent. I looked through all your stuff too. It seems like you're consistent, and everybody can. You have your what's it called, link tree on Instagram, right? So
Yeah.
if you click that, we can just get to all your stuff
Mini
too.
me. Right.
Perfect.
Yeah. Yep.
So make it make sense, Mary. I like to talk about mental health with everybody, right? It's one of those things that it's like people are kind of like, ugh, when you say it, you know what I mean? It's kind of
Yeah.
uncomfortable. People don't talk about it a lot, whatever. So with everything that you do, trying
Mhm.
to just maintain, we'll call it a work-life balance. You know what I mean? If you get, we'll call it writer's block, or you're just a little down on yourself, because it happens to the best of us, right?
It
Like,
happens.
how do you stay motivated? How do you maintain a positive attitude? And what tips do you have for us on how to do that? When we're kind of going through some stuff.
Yeah. Like if you've ever given up on something and like who I'm talking to, like whoever's out there listening, when you've given up on a lot of shit because you felt like this music shit is what you were born to do.
Right.
Understand that there's no giving up on this. You may have days where you're like, man, this shit's hard, man. I might as well just quit, get a regular job, go flip burgers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
really like stop in that moment. Don't ever be impulsive when it comes to this. Cause like I still go through that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can have a platinum record and still go through that. You can sell billions of records. I'm trying to tell you, like, research on artists who already accomplished, like, make sure this is something you're doing because you love it. If you
Exactly.
weren't getting paid nothing, do it because you love it. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? And just know that money doesn't determine success. Like if you help 1,000 people, like with my YouTube channel, like just knowing that I'm helping these people, they're commenting, like that keeps me going. YouTube don't pay me, like, what I'm saying? I ain't worried about that. But to know that I'm
Mhm.
helping these people who I know they're going to follow me on this journey and I
Mhm.
build on that,
Yeah.
that keeps me going. So always know it's taking it day by day. You're
Yeah.
going to have good days where you wake up and Quavo was on your song, and
Right.
you're going to have bad days where you wake up and no one hit you up, nothing, no notifications, no text message, and you feel like you're outcast. So
Right.
be you. No matter what you go through, just know why you're not giving up on this, and know why this was so different than the other shit you quit on. Just know this is what it was. So the older you get, the more
Mhm.
people are going to tell you, get a job, give up that dream, especially if you got kids. They're going to tell you like, like what are you doing? You need to be a man or a woman, whatever. But
Mhm.
go for it. Grind harder than you ever have. Like try that out. Like really, that's what I had to do. Like grind it out like you never have before. And
Yeah.
then see what will happen. See
Yeah.
what happens.
I think that's really good advice. And like you said, it's just like in life, you cannot sit around waiting for everything to be perfect all the time and whatever. And sometimes you got to get outside of the norm, shake things up, because we all know the definition of insanity is keep doing the same thing over and over
Over
again,
and over again,
expecting
expecting
something
different.
different to happen. Right. So definitely stay true to yourself. There's always going to be people out there telling you what you should do, what you need to do, or whatever. But like you said, when you're passionate about something, don't let any of that get in your way. And it's funny, I actually was having a talk with myself on the way to the studio today. I was just thinking about some things, and I said, wait a minute, stop. Day by day, just like you said. So sometimes you just got to really pause, smell the roses, and live in that moment, and just keep moving forward. So
Smell the
good.
roses.
Yes,
Smell the
exactly.
roses.
Look around. Look at the clouds. You know what I mean?
Man,
Breathe.
for real.
Right. Good stuff. Good stuff. So one more time, tell us where we can find you. So Spotify, Instagram, YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys can find me at Zell on Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, Zell_music at Instagram. Just Zell music everywhere, and you should be able to find me. But
Perfect.
I'm just tell you guys, I just started going by that name. Like my real name is Jean Zell. So if you're looking for like the person I am, you got to Google Jean Zell Watson, and ZHONZELL. This new, so I got a lot of music under that name. So like if you're looking for my albums and previous singles, look under that name. But Zell Music, look on YouTube. I'm always dropping stuff on there. Look on Spotify, and then I got this project. So Zell Music's about to get flooded with music, y'all. So just
Beautiful.
be ready for that.
Exciting. And I'm glad you threw that name change out there because that's important. It's funny. I've been talking to a couple of people who've been thinking about switching up their name and stuff like that. And when it comes to, people finding you after you do that, you want to know both places that we can find you. So perfect. Well, I am glad that we had this opportunity. Like I said, if you were ever in San Antonio, definitely hit us up. We would love to have you come through Stop Playing Studios. As you can see, I have these ears on, and you're probably like, what is this grown woman doing?
Right.
On Instagram, you saw I'm MiMsM here at Stop Playing Studio. So if you could hit me with a meow, 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 meow before we go.
Meow.
Yes, thank you. All right, Zell, well, we will definitely be checking you out. You guys can catch us next Tuesday here from 6 to 7, in between 6 and 7. You know how we get down, but we will be here. We can't wait to see you guys next week. And thanks a lot. We are out.
Peace.
Peace for now.